Recursive or infinite loops are a nemesis of the programming. Especially in cloud, they can be proven quite costly and expensive because you are charged in the cloud on usage. So it is quite important that whenever you write a Lambda function in AWS, you should make sure that there are no recursive loops in it and it won't be running indefinitely. So far, it all had to be done manually by code testing and lot of other third-party tooling. But thankfully, now AWS has turned on this feature by default that if there would be any recursive looping within your Lambda function, it will try 16 consecutive times and then it will error out. The error could be displayed in AWS Health dashboard or you could receive it in your AWS CloudWatch logs. As you might know that AWS Lambda function can be invoked or executed in multiple ways, such as you can invoke it through API, you can invoke it through any event from SQS or SNS, as you can see on your screen. This is a diagram from AWS itself, where this is a simple order processing system where Lambda is in play on the basis of some event-driven programming. Now, whenever that happens, that a Lambda gets to encounter a recursive loop between supported services, and so far the supported services are SQS and SNS, then it returns a recursive invocation exception to the caller. And thankfully, there are no extra charge for this feature. And if there is any asynchronous invokes, then Lambda sends the event, which I just mentioned, recursive invocation exception, to our DL queue or dead letter queue or on failure destination if you have configured it. So let me show you an example of how it looks like on AWS Health dashboard, where you can see that it has given this error or warning in this dashboard with all the detail as which Lambda function caused what and with the AWS account information. And then you can go in and then take the proper action. Now, as per the proper action, there could be many things. First, of course, you need to fix your code, or if you can't do that, you need to at least put in some sort of destination where it will end up. But if for some reason, if there is a business use case where you can't really get rid of infinite loops, then and you want to turn off this feature, then you need to contact AWS support to get this turned off with a real use case. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much.